Okay, since we're all talking, so all these people are like posting their Sykkuno DMs. Did you draw the thingy you gave me? It's so cute. Yes, I did. I tried to Google your favorite Pokemon. I hope you have a great day in Harajuku. It was so nice to get to meet you. Thanks. Do you live in Japan? Yeah, I live a bit further north near Ikebukuro. I have no idea where that is. Is it near Roppongi? You seem really cool. It'd be nice to hang out a little. I was involved in a collab recently with Sykkuno. I spoke to a close friend of mine privately afterward about the experience. I'm appalled to learn I only saw the surface. I'm sorry, Himomal, Kairi, and all others who were harassed and manipulated by him. You all deserve better. Well, I don't think they were harassed by him. Manipulated might be better. Okay, so between us, and if we were in Chuny, I'd just straight up say it, but the only thing I found odd about everything today and leading up is I just had this odd gut feeling about Sykkuno. I don't know if I'm paranoid or something, but how do I word this? I wonder why he hangs out a lot of small streamers that are young women. He randomly brought in 2 friends last minute to the collab uninvited, and Redacted was okay with it because she wanted more people and it was Sykkuno, but like one of them, Redacted, I know is a really small streamer, and the other girl I met there is like 20 and also a rather small streamer. And then there's Redacted too. I think I might be crazy, or maybe I lack context on how he usually is, but I don't know, the whole thing kind of triggered alarms for me. Could be that he's in the scene for a long while. Could just be that he's made a plenty connection. So this person, they had a collab with Sykkuno. These screenshots date from March 22. So they had this gut feeling about him that something was off from the start. I guess so. Maybe all that he brought people around Redacted Psychos is more makes sense. Either way, when I also learned that golf was his idea too, I just ended up wondering. It just feels off, and I don't know. But yeah, it's my gut. Could also be crazy. I mean, he probably made this idea since it's a really popular collab at the moment. Hopefully, it's just paranoid vibe checks, since I'm not close enough with the guy to know everything, but I honestly never heard any bad about this guy for the years he's been around. Yeah, I think I'm probably just paranoid. I'm just really caught me off guard, and one of the girls he brought along was so insanely young. Bro, he really was in everyone's DMs for real, Mao. He even tried it with me. He sent her a cat. Who is this person? Lana the Bug. Mother of 3 dogs. Oh my god. Resurface clip shows Sykkuno using the exact same approach with Pokemon that he used with the VTubers he cheated on his girlfriends with.
Sykkuno. Let me tell you guys what I was gonna tell you guys. But don't tell Sykkuno. Pinky promised me right now. So as you guys know, I've been diversifying my content a little bit. I've been posting on TikTok a bunch, more active on Instagram. I've just been doing a bunch of stuff because life evolution changes, things of the like. Anyways, point is, I've noticed that the less I stream and the less I game, unfortunately, the less I hang out with, you know, some of my streamer gamer friends. That's just how life is, right? Very normal. However, one of the people that have kept up with me the most, that has been very surprising but very flattering, is Sykkuno. Sykkuno will just respond to like the most random Instagram story of mine with like a fire emoji, or he'll be like, feel better, or he'll just say some random thing. Out of all of my streamer friends, Sykkuno has been one of the ones that I did not expect to reach out as much as he does, which I have just found so sweet. Cause like, you ain't gotta do that. He's not asking so we can stream together. He's just, it's like, what's up?
Oh yeah, Sykkuno keeps up with everybody, baby. This is an old clip because she's not doing the soft voice that she's doing now when she talks.
Wait, why don't you want us to tell him? I think he'd be happy you said that. Embarrassing.
It was a little flirtatious at the end. This is also from Sykkuno's ex-girlfriend. Can confirm this is true. You can see my name on one of the messages. One of the girls that came out after the Google Doc came out, Kieri. So she went private. So I don't know if you guys remember, there was this one girl that was like, oh, he DM'd me when I was like 17, 18. Later on, she clarified that the flirting started once she was 18, so she was an adult. So, you know, you could say it's weird, but it's not criminal. However, she went private, I suppose, because she got a lot of shit for it. But there's also like Sykkuno's ex-girlfriend that he dated back in 2015 that also confirmed this is true. You can see my name in one of the messages. I think Shoto's mentioning something about him. It says, anyone that's just like 100% nice the whole time or trying to be nice, I feel more inherently unwillingly to trust you. That's why I don't like the cat boys. The ones that are like, that have the soft boy persona online. So I feel like he's definitely referring to him here, saying he doesn't trust him. They stopped hanging out, right? Ha!
I don't know. Anyone that's just like 100% nice the whole time or trying to like be so nice, I feel more inherently unwilling to trust you if that's all I have experienced. It's like, what are you hiding, right? I can't. That's why I'm like, I don't like the uwu cat boys, bro. The ones that are like, that have the soft boy persona online and they just act all nice and cutesy. I'm like, there's something wrong with you. I know it. Like, you're hiding something, and I can't trust it, man. It pisses me off.
I'm starting to realize why he suddenly splintered off hanging out with OTVF. Is that offline TV? And started constantly hanging out around VTubers, even jumping from one VTuber to the next. He went from Bao to Numi to Mouse to Giga to Lady Dima to Minx, and lastly Miss Doctor. We ignored the signs. Wow, he really hung out with a lot of VTubers. Damn, guess I was just another number on his list then. Feels bad, man. How many people did he DM, bro? He messaged me on X and I thought it wasn't even real. Like his account got hacked or something. Our convo moved to Discord, and the moment I mentioned I was in a relationship, he went radio silent shortly after. I thought he was generally trying to make more friends. I'm so stupid. I feel like I can't trust anyone in the VTuber space these days. And whoa. He's not in the VTuber space. I mean, yeah, he was like orbiting VTubers, but he was mainly a Flash streamer. My experience was pretty similar to others that you might have seen already. He would bring up topics like meeting him in Paris or moving in with him, and I always replied in a way that averted the topic because it made me uncomfy. It's shocking to see how many other girls this has happened to, and I'm surprised it has gone on for so long. I hope this type of thing never happens again. So right now we're mostly going over a lot of the girls that have had similar experiences with Sykkuno. I want to clarify this isn't about Sykkuno, but after this tweet was posted, I had a female streamer reach out to me asking if it was about him, because they generally went through the exact same thing with him, and I thought we had dealt with the same person. My heart goes out to everyone involved. I hope you find your peace. And this is a tweet about her speaking about like a similar situation. It was a cautionary tale. She was QRTing Bao's tweet. I got really weird vibes when he said he could fly me out to TwitchCon. I'm glad I dodged that bullet. Oh, it's another after kind of situation. Fly me out to Japan. I saw that some people say they don't believe I dated him. I had to dig through my files to find old photos of us together, but I have them. I would rather not post because I don't like airing my private life like that. I literally have pics of him in his old house on his computer, pics of him in my room on my bed. Like, come on, why would I lie about this crazy? I don't go here, but he interacted with me a long time ago and mentioned you if this helps. Sorry you had to go through that. Oh, did you make Diva shirts? I saw redacted tweet about it. I'm really interested in buying one. Yeah, but we don't have one till next month. Yes, it's for my girlfriend and she saw it and said she really wanted it. Thanks. We should play Overwatch again sometime. This was in 2016. So I guess it mentions her. Oh, she's Duet Lol if you haven't met already. Oh, that is her. Okay, wall of text with no spaces. How many did he DM, bro? Some men are like, he is drowning while some of us are dying of thirst. He is like swimming in an ocean of female. Oh my god, thank god I turned him down. Sykkuno reached out to me after seeing me in VR chat one day and always messaged me out of nowhere. Why does it always start with VR chat? Yeah, I was just saying that, Gwyneth. Or tried to meet up with me at conventions. He bought me Steam games, he showed up in my city for a league tournament and invited me out to a group event, paid for me to play and all of my drinks, and we planned to go back out. So he Ubered us to my apartment to store all the prizes we won. Dumb on my part, but I had been drinking. We ended up going to a bar with vintage arcade games to play more, and as a joke told me if I got the high score, he'd pay my rent. He knew I was struggling. After some more drinks, we had to go back to my apartment to pick up the prizes. He wanted to stay and play games or watch a show with me. I didn't feel comfortable and politely thanked him for the night. Sykkuno grabbed me by the waist and pulled me in again his body and asked in a flirty tone, "So, do you want something?" At that point, I was really nervous, but I just told him no sorry, but thank you for the fun and to have a good night. I never knew he had a girlfriend, nor was I interested. I can't imagine if I had fallen for his playboy tricks. He has always wanted to meet up at events over the few years I knew him, but never with my friends. He wanted to meet alone. It's fucking scary. My friend thought it was weird too. Thank God I had such a good friend making sure I was being safe. Love you guys. When was that? In 2025. So he was with his girlfriend then. Whoa. Okay. I hadn't taken the time to read this one before now. That is a lot to process. Wow, he was still actively trying to hook up with other girls besides the other two from the Google Doc. It's not just like online flirting or whatever. This is like, yeah, he's trying to drink the planet. This is biblical levels of greed. Show me next time you looked really nice when we got to hang out and you smelled nice too. Speaking of, I'm just gonna take a little nap. Good luck with your tournament. I hope you had a good sleep. Oh yeah, the TFT tournament is in Seattle, by the way. I'm kind of far from the main city. Also, you're here. Crazy timing. Where you were for the weekend shenanigan. It's like southern. I'm thinking I'm going around 1 tonight. Have fun. I didn't even know there were any here. Love round 1. Just woke up again. Or you're probably near Tacoma, huh? Is your tournament at the Dome. They do a lot of sick raves here. I mean, she's just posting proof because people will doubt her if she doesn't. But I guess the most important part is the dates where it happened, and then the fact that they are talking about, you know, going to the tournament together. How is he not exhausted juggling all of these girls though? Or like seeking them out? I'm Ubering there from my hotel in like 10 minutes. There's a ton of TFT players and people from Riot Games, so it's a big gathering. I'm gonna win a plushie to bring home. Some people plan on drinking too. I probably will a little. That sounds fun. Let me see if I can make myself look decent. I'll decide if I go. Take your time. I can pay for your drinks and Uber. Don't worry. Well, I don't know if I can get it for you when you come here, but oh no, you don't need to. That's okay. I want some plushies, send pics, and I'm on my way in a minute. If you think you'll still be there a while, I had to shower. You are a thing to corroborate the victim stories as a witness to Sykkuno's behavior. I want to share my own account as a witness to this behavior. I've watched Sykkuno attempt an offline meetup with a smaller creator. This meetup was for a party, not at a public location or in the presence of anyone familiar. He used overly friendly familiar language with this individual, even though they had never interacted prior. I watched him put this creator on a pedestal, and he implied he himself was lonely and had no friends. When asked his intention with this meetup, he gave vague answers while maintaining a friendly disposition. After several direct attempts to learn his motivation, he never answered clearly, though he continued to push for this meetup. It shouldn't have to be stated that his behavior alone is beyond unacceptable, and to exhibit this level of predation so comfortably and confidently should terrify you. It implies it produces success beyond what's come to light even now. The amount of victims is probably beyond what we can imagine. Oh, I believe that part. Popular content creators do hold power influence over people, whether they acknowledge it or not. To deny that this dynamic exists is irresponsible, immature, and unprofessional, and to abuse it is absolutely deplorable. I've held this anger and fear for many years now, and I struggle to fully express the extent of my resentment toward this man. My feelings are based purely on what I've witnessed with my own eyes, which is only the tip of the iceberg. Sykkuno is a predator. I want to be clear that I came to this conclusion in the moments I saw firsthand and not in hindsight as of recent events. There is no excuse for this behavior from any man, especially a man who's been in the public eye for so long. He absolutely knows better. My heart goes out to all who are affected, and I'm sorry for how long it took for him to be exposed. He also reached out to me around 2023, which blew my mind, or maybe it was normal because I mod for a certain someone they knew. Our interaction were friendly, but I did parade around being taken a lot. I'm so sorry to all the women who had to go through this all. There was a period he made a comment about getting Labubus together, but I didn't think about it more than a friendly gesture. I want to believe him reaching out to me at the time was because I was sad and he was just trying to cheer me up with no ill motive. But taking time to process and everyone coming out with their stories and comments making me think otherwise, I looked up to him, respected him, hoped I was making a genuine friend. Now I don't know. I'm sorry everyone. I'm with you all. Yeah, so Kiari privated. We already saw this. Oh, this is Lily Pichu posted on her story. She was part of his friend group. I feel like I don't really know who people truly are, and it's a lot to unpack. I try to believe in people, but I've ended up disappointed so many times. I'm becoming more closed off. I'm taking a few days off. See you guys later. Stay safe. Stay comfy. Poor Lily Pichu, because she genuinely feels like a really good person. Lily was also cheated on by Albert. And Albert was the first person who joined the champion club after Dr. Disrespect, I think. Oh, that is funny. So xQc left a message on Mugen's video. I think there was a clip of xQc reacting to Mugen. xQc says, if he can only date people that are as or more famous than he is, then who could he have dated during his peak era? There were 0 creators that qualify for that. Please clarify. Well, and then Mugen responds, his girlfriend. He could have simply dated his girlfriend that he lived with and not lied to her for over 5 years while playing dating simulator with every female content creator in existence. I love the way it starts. His girlfriend. He could have just dated his girlfriend. Like, but sure, man, it's instead farm clips calling cheating based. Real classy. That was so funny. I had to like that tweet. That was hilarious. Hilarious. I mean, that was a horrible take by xQc. I think the point is, Mujin wasn't even saying that he had to date more popular people than him, but like, you know, somebody around your size could have been okay. Or like, you know, a little bit smaller is fine too. Just not like a billion times smaller. I think there was an xQc clip where he was reacting to that. Oh, that one. That's kind of relevant to see here.
Chat, he's so fine, I can't.
In fact, there was also a joke that he would turn male fans gay. But what made him
Yo, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. No, guys, you better debunk this real quick. Because that's crazy. Guys, I didn't look at the posts. I saw the main post, and that is a crazy...
To target smaller content creators.
In order for this to be true, you have to establish a few things, okay? Let me explain what that is. To have a power dynamic, you need to have a power dynamic that exists, and establish that.
Panonymic? I can't even understand what he's saying.
2, he would have to use the power dynamic, that's 2. And 3, he would need to have a pattern of using that to his advantage. That's kind of the...
Oh, he's saying power dynamic. Oh.
Basis of it. And if that's true, then fuck him for that. So that was 1%. Okay, that person.
That's how I talk. That's not true. That's not how I talk. You're both French Canadian. I know. Good one, Rima, trying to throw off the female xQc allegations. Listen, I'm pretty close to it. This was genuine. I actually didn't understand what he was saying.
I could remove the whole video. All of this part, waste of my time. Absolutely worthless. Even though this exposes DMs, all DMs, whatever, there's nothing wrong with any of it. I can't see one hint of anything bad in it. If anything, considering his status, his money...
Wait, you don't see one thing that's bad with all of the DMs? Not one. Oh, Umari VT cleared up who Ariel was? Who was it? What about his girlfriend, xQc?
And if he is, I gotta give him some props for the restraint that he has and how he conducted himself around somebody. Boom. If anything, he gets a plus from me.
Speaking to Elphilia a few days ago.
Yes, I said I thought about that. It's not. We could grill him about the cheating, but that would be a it's a side topic. That's not. I thought you can't say this guy's a fucking predator, okay? And also he cheated, and the main thing by being is that he cheated. Well, no, how about we attack one topic at a time, right? If you make the claim of predator, let's focus on that, and I'll address the cheating later. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, people said he could have been more tempered by explaining the way the word predator was being used there. That is the main criticism, as I've explained before. But again, like saying that somebody is a predator, it does not necessarily mean it's a criminal offense, because it's kind of a vague word. It can be used from anything.
At that point, it's more of a whether you're personally hurt by somebody else cheating or not, but that's completely standalone.
Learned that we were both.
2-month difference. For me, it could be a 5-day difference. I don't give a shit. You act like there's some sort of rule. Oh dude. You can't do this. You can't talk to 2 girls. You can't talk to 3 girls. Yo.
I think putting predator at the forefront of this Google Doc hurt the credibility of the Google Doc. Yeah. Because people will pick it apart. Like even if it's because for them predator means sexual predator. Yeah, 90% of your audience will assume what what that means.
It could be 5 of them. I don't really give a shit. Okay, you want to spread yourself thin and I increase the chances, whatever. So fucking be it. I don't give a fuck. At that point, like I said, the cheating.
What is he saying about the 5 people? Is he saying that you want to spread yourself thin, cheating with 5 people, or is he saying 5 digits?
The cheating is one topic. It's on its own line, and you can approach this any way you want. But this is not. I'm trying to approach the main part of the video, which is
serial cheater would have been a banger title for it.
Manipulator, cheater, predator. That's what we're attacking right now. Oh my fucking god. Yeah. This is a glazer. The guy who makes this.
I don't understand half of the things he says. Stop saying I need to translate. He's like mumbling. I don't speak like that, chat.
This video is a glazer. Like, this guy coordinated the release of this video because he's a big-ass fucking glazer.
He's saying Sykkuno can't cheat with 5 people, he wouldn't care? Oh, that's what he said? Yeah, but okay, but I just want to point out that xQc also joined the champion club. He joined the champion club because he had his own, like, cheating thing. He cheated with his girlfriend. Hold up, I gotta jog my memory about Fleshtuber drama. He cheated with his girlfriend, what was her name? Like, Jade Cougar or some shit? With that crazy girl that was suing him and stole his car. That is beyond pathetic. What's her name? The crazy girl that everybody hates, that she lost a lawsuit against him. Adept. He cheated with Adept. She took a photo! She took a photo and posted it on social media to rub it in the face of the other streamer that xQc was dating. Yeah. With the crazy... It's crazy that he slept with Adept who's trying to ruin his life, stole his McLaren. That woman was crazy. Yeah, don't put your D in crazy. Yeah, and all the comments on those videos are like, welcome to the Champions Club, xQc. Every time somebody cheats, the comments are like, welcome to the Champion Club.
That is what a bro. This guy is fucking rimming the fucking frosting on that. I'm not being charitable, bro. I am always on business about this. These topics are pretty touchy, and I have to be on top of my game, and I am. Like, this is just, it's uncharitable as fuck. Like, the nerdy gamer facade would have to be in a way that's predatory for it to be bad. Being for flirtatious and reserved, and being that game where the other person has to be more flirtatious and they have to make the step forward is fine. It's absolutely fine. Especially in the early stages of talking, it's not a way that's predatory. It's not setting up the thing where somebody's gonna losing or it's not manipulative.
Oh, I think he said that meaning he thinks cheating with one person and cheating with 5 people are no different. Number doesn't matter.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nerdy gamer boy facade to lure women into a false narrative. In this next set of DMs, Elphilia would be saying, "You're cute. You're this sweet to all girls, or am I just?"
The blind spot is in his view, not hers. She is aware of how big he is and how much of a starstruck that she is. How do you expect him to know how much she's starstruck and how much he's using that to his advantage? Like, it's in the reverse. This person has more information than he has because he's public, he's streaming. All of it is all public, all official. Everything is out there. You think that it's always, oh no, he has a step up. In terms of informational value, she has a step up over him. It's actually one-sided information. She knows something about him. He knows something about her.
That's a Vtuber expo, right? But she would say, "I wish, but unfortunately I can't. My rent is now €800 per month and I'm living fully off of my savings, so I canceled all my travels for the year." The document would say, to add even more salt to the wound, after Elias' Paris trip,
I would love to go all this and do all this with you, but I have to be honest with you. Guys, I'm counting my pennies here. Dude, can you hear this? Clink, 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 clink. This is the last few coins I have in my pockets, mate. I can't possibly do this. I would need money to do this, of which you have. Oh, you have. Oh my god, I'm being love bombed. He sent me money to go to the convention. How could he? How could he? Did you hear this? I need money. I need money.
Bro, people focus so much on the money. Who the fuck cares about the money, though? Even, dude, when I saw the headline Sugar Daddy, I thought that was hilarious. He's not a sugar daddy for sending her this. Like, come on. Okay, but this girl slept with the guy, by the way. She slept with him. I think she actually thought she had a chance with him, too. That's pretty sad.
This is on Netflix. I'll watch the anime version of it because this is fucking, this is some bullshit.
Content creator.
Yo, man, we need to stop the buzzwording, man. Like this is genuinely, bro. I would feel terrible if somebody uses this on me. Like,
I would feel terrible if you used it on me.
predatory is insane, dude. Like, these words, chat, these words in the realm of taking advantage of or manipulative, right? The word predatory, in my opinion, is it's a late game term of those. When you max out when you are maxing out manipulation, when you're maxing all these things, that's when things become predatory. But that's like super late game. That's like, guys, chat, like manipulation, that's like max out, like that's like super late game. It's when you've maxed out all the other stuff. That's, if manipulation is bored, okay, is bloodthirster.
She'd tell him about rumors that she had heard from someone else.
Hold up, let him cook.
Had a roster of readily available women, and how they all coincidentally were smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him if something went wrong. Elphilia.
Who else is he going to date, buddy? There's probably 2 girls of his size that probably already have fucking boyfriends. Who the fuck else? Explain.
his girlfriend. He could just be dating his girlfriend. I feel like xQc is focusing on all the wrong... Yeah, xQc has a high XP bar. Oh, that's it? Damn. That clip was kind of getting entertaining. I was getting into it. I mean, xQc is just fucking clip farming. Like, there's gonna be another similar drama in a couple months, and he'll have the complete opposite take. Like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, we can nitpick on some of the wording, sure. Yeah, YouTube videos are sensationalist, because you know what? That's the name of the game. You gotta make those unskippable thumbnails. You gotta turn everything to be more dramatic so people click on it. And even though people claim they don't like it, well, guess what? We all see the results of the A/B testing. You know, when I A/B test, I have 3 options of different titles I can put. And 3 options of different thumbnails I can put. And I always put one regular, informative title and one very tame clickbait. But you fuckers, you always vote for the most obnoxious clickbait slop. So it's on you, really. It's all on you. You voted for it. That's what you get now. I have the receipts. I have the receipts. I had Sykkuno approach me during September of 2025. We traded discourse and scheduled a game of Valo. I mentioned I wanted to bring a +1 and he started to sound less eager. I ghosted him afterwards. Seeing all of this go down in front of me is sort of insane. Stay safe, everyone. I'm not built for drama. My experience is definitely not comparable to the rest, and my heart goes out to the girls affected. I just wanted to contribute to the bigger picture. Let's go back to being happy. Oh yeah, that was funny! He spent more time covering his forehead than his digital footprint of cheating! That is so true. He did spend more time covering his forehead than his digital footprint. He was following them from his official accounts. He wasn't even trying to hide it. He didn't give a fuck. He did not give a fuck. It was like, it's like, you know, the Epstein emails? Like, they weren't even trying to hide their whole operation. They were sending all this shit from the iPad. Meanwhile, us, we're just trying to, like, pirate, I don't know, Lord of the Rings. We'll, like, log onto our alt, turn on the VPN, go through, like, a million measures not to get traced back to our IP. And these guys don't give a shit. They just all do it from their official account. All on main. Pokey posted on his story... On her story, how it sounds to feel disappointed but no longer surprised. My god, what are her stories, by the way? I read that with her new, like, soft girl ooh voice. This is Heather. Sykkuno and I have been friends for over a decade, so this hurts a lot to see several women sharing their experiences. He's been nothing but kind and respectful towards me. I'm heartbroken to see this side of him. I've had friends tell me Bailey is weird, but it wasn't enough context to make my own opinion. I had no idea it was this bad. Close replies because I forgot losers are on the internet. I'm not arguing with anyone. I'm not gonna let anyone think this is a safe space to be a loser. Cheating is not okay. Mom wanting to stay in contact is also not okay. This whole situation sucks for the girlfriend affected. I want to know what the girlfriend thinks about all of this, but not gonna hound her for it. She gets to have her piece. Reviewing my DMs with him, understanding the context now, I am getting a retroactive whiplash ick. Dude, everybody that's spoken up about this has now the replies locked or is like deleted their tweets, which is kind of crazy considering what, like a month or 2 months ago there was the 10Z situation and everybody accused the girl of cheating based on very, very, very loose speculations that were not rooted in anything concrete just because she has a photo taken with like some guy friends, and they all hounded her and harassed her for it. And now they're going out of their way to defend this guy. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to defend him. Sure, he's not a predator, but I'm not gonna defend him. That's crazy. Yeah, they're getting tons of, like, these girls are probably getting tons of backlash, and that's why they're locking the replies, which is sad. You slid into my DMs for the record, then they're frequently inviting me to hang out, join games with his friends, give streamer collab opportunities, and go and do things IRL, provide meals, place to stay. I took it all as being friendly or a joke, and I'm always just antisocial, never engaged. I just had normal convos, but I was like, that's nice of him, and it would have been if he had just been a normal person, just been friendly with no further intention. I legit couldn't tell, it was so innocent. If I had been in the same location, I might have bit debate, but it's like literally everyone and knowing his attention, it's kind of crazy now to realize this. 0 DMs and you're lying for engagement. Why would you assume I'm lying for engagement? I said what I said because it happened to everyone, and I said it seemed normal to me. Although really often, only now I know the context we all know. what he trying to do to everyone, so it's hard to trust even things that seem innocent. Do I really have to fall for your rage bait right now and post some nothing screenshots? Let's go. How about EDC? Well, maybe one day. Sure, Grandma, let's get you to bed. Every hour, I'll call you every hour to the monsters. 1 a.m. Are you getting paid in a free meal a day and a free place to sleep? Boot camp. Wow, looks like he was just talking to you and being nice. Congrats. That's exactly what I said and the whole point. God, people are being purposely obfuse. Honestly scared as fuck to share this, but Sykkuno back in early 2019, 2020. First few interaction, he called me around 3 a.m. saying he was bored and ended a convo saying, you said you were single, right? I was like, yes. He was like, oh, okay. Called me randomly at night asking what I was up to. And he was bored, and I talked to him because I stayed up late and was like, oh, I'll keep him company since he's bored. We became friends, and I rated him about a year after being friends. His chat asked, who is she? And he was like, oh, I don't know. They said their name was Drew or something, no idea. This made me really sad and confused, like I thought we were friends. After that, I felt really sour towards him. Oh, well now we know why he said that. When was it? 2019, 2020? Was he with his girlfriend then? Maybe not. I asked him about it a few years later because I was confused and he was like, oh, I don't remember. It was probably when we first met. But it wasn't. It was after we played games with friends and talked for a year. Wait, they talked for a year and he pretending he barely knew her? That's kind of sus. We were gonna meet after at the BTS concert in LA, but he wouldn't answer his message and I got a weird gut feeling, so I just said never mind, maybe next time. I want to clarify I never had romantic feelings for him. I only been friends. I wanted to keep it that way. Honestly, my interaction with him were not great and I wasn't sure if it was just me who went through this. I kept brushing it off saying, oh, it's because he's socially awkward and stuff, but my gut instinct was saying not to get close, to keep him at an arm's distance. Because he's such a big streamer, I didn't think anyone would say anything, even if they went through the same thing. Kept it to myself and I only told a few close friends for the past years. I'd say I'm shocked, but I'm not. I'm so sorry to all the victims who went through this. No one deserves to go through this. I won't be sharing these screenshots because I don't want to, but hopefully my words come out as believable. The people I've shared with me were shown proof and I've known the truth. My community, if they remember, were there for the raid. Y'all, she's getting strays. Y'all want to go after me for sharing my experience with him as a friend. Bro, you need to check yourself. Can I not share what I went through as a person? I never said I was in the same boat as the other people who put their experience, just shared what I went through. Is that valid? Oh god. Okay, since y'all want proof so badly, here's one. I asked him about him not knowing me when I rated him and he acted confused and brushed it off with, so how you been? We were friends for a year or two. This was before he became famous. I might have rated him after he popped off. Maybe that's why he chose to forget who I was? Is that normal to forget your friends after you get famous or what? People in my community know him. He came to my streams and chatted too. Oh, with your kind, it's fun. What do you play lately? Silksong. Silksong is single player. How are we gonna hang out more? Oh, wait, Sykkuno, when I rated you a long time ago and you were like, I don't know who this is. I think they said their name was Drew. Were you trolling me? Wait, how long? I know who you are. What? We have known each other for like a super long time, but I don't message a lot. It was like 2 years ago. Oh, isn't that about when we met or something? Oh my god. Well, how have you been lately? He was the imposter all along. After one girl a day, you know, yeah, no wonder the memory gets foggy. Oh, Valkyrae gets emotional in response to her friend Sykkuno cheating on his girlfriend of 5 years. I'm disappointed in what he did, and yes, I talked to him. He did tell me everything.
I didn't in the room. Obviously, yes, I did talk to Sykkuno, and obviously, yes, he did tell me everything. And obviously, yes, I should not have tweeted that I was disappointed yesterday, because it just gave a lot of ammo to a lot of angry people. And so, but yeah, he knows that I was gonna mention it today, and he told me everything. And yeah, I am disappointed, as I have been with a lot of my friends in the past, and I'm sure I've also been disappointing to a lot of my friends as well. So, you know, Fint in the room.
Okay. I wonder if he's gonna make a reply. What? I just read xQc is her daddy after he called her out for speaking on Sykkuno but never spoke about Hassan Hobby and his dog.
I have to stay up because I could totally go to bed right now. xQc is your daddy. Dude, I know, bro. I know. xQc is so famous and so popular. He's so popular, and when he says things, it's like the the juicers, they swarm, and then it's like, damn, fuck, I already done. I have to stay up.
Sykkuno disrespected my physical boundaries and clearly has a disregard for consent in general. He's one of the most powerful men in streaming, and he used that power to take advantage of women who thought they could trust him. I was still a teenager when he targeted me. What? Yo, what the hell? Teenager could mean 18 or 19. Oh, it could be 19. Yeah, but she said her physical boundaries were disregarded, even if she wasn't, like, a minor at that point. You guys don't think there's anything wrong with that? Like, come on. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.